Hey there folks, and happy Sunday! My name is Amiibo Jason, and welcome to the Nintendo Wiretap Weekly Wrap-Up for November 11th, 2018. Today we're taking a look back at the biggest stories of last week, so without further ado, let's take a look. On Monday's show, we took a look at some brand new Pokemon Center holiday plushies and one of the most bizarre Kirby products I've ever seen in my entire life. As I've mentioned more than once on this program before, I love Nintendo merchandise. I love the toys, the plushies, you name it, I want it. So today we're taking a look at some brand new Nintendo merchandise coming to both North America and Japan. First up tonight, we have some Pokemon holiday-themed merchandise with cups, ornaments, and of course, plushies, because we just need even more Pokemon plushies, don't we? Now, there's a lot of stuff to look at here. We have 5 different Pokemon-themed ornaments, we have Christmas cards, we have stocking holders, stockings, Christmas cards, mugs, hats, and like I said before, a lot of plushies. Now the plushies here are the big things I want to focus on. There's a plushie called the Pikachu Pokemon Holiday Extravaganza Poke Plush. This thing is amazing. It's wearing a little Christmas suit, a fluffy holiday hat, and even a baton. There's also an Eevee that's wearing a cape and a Christmas-themed hat as well, but my all-time favorite has to be this amazing Mew Christmas plush. Now it's wearing a Santa hat, it has a festive holiday cape, and it's holding a star. This thing is amazing. I really want to add this to my collection. I'm debating picking it up at some point, but I already own way too many Pokemon plushies, as I'm sure a lot of you do as well. But if you want to check out this entire collection, we have a link in the description down below. You can check it all out there. Now, next up, we have a very interesting thing from Japan, because they always get the greatest things. Now, it's called the Inhaling Kirby Plush Cushion, and guess what? You stick your entire head inside of this thing. I know, it's kind of creepy, but honestly, this kind of has a little bit of appeal for me. I don't know why. I love Kirby, I love weird Japanese items, and this really ticks off both of those boxes. Now, if you want to pick one of these up, at the moment, again, it's Japanese exclusive, and it's going for about 9,500 yen, or about 85 bucks. At this point, it has not gone up at any Japanese retailer that we have seen, but stay tuned to Nintendo Wire. We'll let you know if this does go up for pre-order anytime soon. On Tuesday's show, we took a look at a bunch of Eevee products coming soon, including an Eevee Tamagotchi and one of the cutest Eevee plushies you've ever seen. Alright kids, gather around Grandpa Jason and let me tell you a little story about the 90s. That's right, I'm talking about that mythical time when Saved by the Bell was #1 on TV, the Nintendo 64 was taking over America, and everybody's favorite virtual pet happened to be a Tamagotchi. Now, a Tamagotchi was a very small, pocket-sized virtual pet with a very crude black and white pixel screen, and, in my opinion, it was amazing. It was the only thing I've ever seen like it at its time, and it felt like it was really alive. You could play with it, you could feed it, you could put it to bed, and yes, it could die. Now, back in 1997, when this thing first came out, it was a phenomenon. If you didn't have one, you just weren't cool. But who would have thought over 20 years later, we would see a renaissance of Tamagotchi, and this time it appears that our friend Eevee is coming along for the ride. So here's what we know so far. The good folks at Cerebi.net are reporting that Japanese image boards have been lighting up with discussions and images surrounding what appears to be an Eevee-themed Tamagotchi. Now, one thing to keep in mind about these images we're showing you right now, they are in no way, shape, or form confirmed by the Pokemon Company or the good folks at Tamagotchi, so keep that in mind. Remember, not all images are going to be real. Remember the Grinch leaks? I remember the Grinch leaks. But if this ad is to be believed, it looks like we have 2 variations of this coming out in Japan. One, a generic Eevee, and the other one featuring all of the evolutions. Now this thing is really neat. Now it's just like the original Tamagotchi, it has the original black and white screen, the 3 buttons on the bottom, and it looks like it has all of the charm that I remember growing up. Now, if you ever used an original Tamagotchi, you should know that one of the big selling points was that your virtual pet could evolve into different things, so Eevee is a natural for this kind of thing. I mean, Eevee can evolve into 8 different things, just like a Tamagotchi can, and it appears based on this advertisement that all 8 evolutions are going to be included. It also appears that there's 3 special variations of this as well, one featuring what appears to be an Eevee Ditto, an Eevee dressed up as a Team Rocket member, and a third variety that I'm having a very hard time making out. It almost makes it look like he's wearing a hat of some sort. But again, in no way, shape, or form are these confirmed yet, but if they are, I would imagine these are going to be staying in Japan, at least for the time being. But stay tuned to Nintendo Wire for more details on this one. We'll let you know as soon as these either get confirmed or debunked. Stay tuned. But there you go, that is the Eevee-themed Tamagotchi. What do you guys think about this? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it fake? Is it real? Let us know in the comments down below. And real quick, if that wasn't enough Eevee news for you, it also appears that the good folks at the Pokemon Center are releasing an adorable, fluffy Eevee plushie that you can pick up right now. There are 3 different varieties of this Eevee plushie, one in a running pose, one standing up, and one taking a little Eevee nap. Now each one of these are only $13, and again, you can pick them up right now at the Pokemon Center. On Wednesday and Thursday, we took the days off to spend some time in New York. More on that soon. But on Friday's show, we took a look at a special edition 2DS coming out on Black Friday. We also took a look at some news about an Amiibo re-release and a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Holiday Tour coming to malls nationwide. The official Nintendo CPSIA website has been updated once again, and this time even more Amiibo are confirmed for a re-release. This time we have Lucina, Robin, Ike, Mewtwo, and Greninja all receiving an additional month of manufacturing. Again, if you're unfamiliar with what the CPSIA is, Nintendo has a website dedicated to child safety certificates. So anytime Nintendo releases a new product or figure, a certificate is updated. So in this case, we can see all of these Amiibo received an extra month of manufacturing. So that means we should see them back in stores at some point very soon. Now at the moment, I have no idea when we might expect to see these Amiibo hit store shelves, but keep an eye out sometime around the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and stay tuned to Nintendo Wire and Amiibo news on Twitter. We'll let you guys know as soon as these things show up in stores. Now, late last month, we also confirmed that other Amiibo are also getting a re-release, including Sheik, Captain Falcon, Wii Fit Trainer, Marth, Jigglypuff, Charizard, Lucario, Zelda, and Princess Peach, so expect to see a lot of old favorites on store shelves once again. So what do you guys think about this? Are Amiibo fans excited to have these Amiibo back once again? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up today, we're taking a look at some brand new merchandise from Nintendo, and this time it's a 2DS. That's right, they're still making these things. Earlier this week, Best Buy updated their website with their upcoming Black Friday deals, and tucked away on one of the pages, we see a brand new Super Mario Maker Nintendo 2DS bundle. Now keep in mind, this is not the new 2DS, this is the standard 2DS, no 3D, no clamshell, kind of looks like a piece of toast. Now my favorite thing about this is right there on the bottom left hand side, we have a old school 8-bit Mario greeting us like he's an old friend. I love this thing. Personally, I'm a big fan of Nintendo 3DS and 2DS. I have a bit of a collection myself, so seeing this one really makes me happy. I know the 2DS is kind of on its way out, but if you're looking for something for the kids, maybe a very first gaming console, this might be a really good option. And it comes bundled with a copy of Super Mario Maker for 3DS. Both of these run for $80 and should be available at Best Buy this Black Friday. Now again, me personally, I like these. I like the 2DS, I like the 3DS, but I'm really curious to see what you guys think about this. Is the 2DS dead? Are there way too many varieties out there? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Coming in at number 3 today, a Nintendo holiday experience is coming to stores all across the US. The holidays are upon us, which means it's time to start planning gifts and getting ready to spread some holiday cheer. Now, hoping to fill a few more living rooms with Switch goodness this season, Nintendo has announced a holiday experience that is going to tour the US from November 10th to December 16th. And one of the coolest things is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is going to be one of the marquee titles, but Labo, Pokemon, Super Mario Party, and more are coming along for the ride too. So, if you want to attend this, there's a lot of different locations that you can go to: Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Minnesota, New York, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Virginia all have dates for this. So if you want to see it, we have a link in the description down below with all of the dates and times and locations. Let us know what you guys think if you do end up going. Sadly, my hometown of Milwaukee is not on this list, but what are you gonna do? But if you really want to get your hands on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before it comes out, this is probably the best way to do it. Next up today, the YouTube app has finally launched on the Nintendo Switch. Now, with very little fanfare, one of the most requested apps for Nintendo Switch is finally available to download. That's right, YouTube, as of yesterday, is now available to download for free on the Nintendo Switch. So, if you want to watch, I don't know, maybe the Nintendo Wiretap from the comfort of your own bed on your Nintendo Switch, guess what? You can do that. I know. Amazing. Technology is just blowing my mind. I know this is a bit late, almost 2 years too late, but still, I'm happy to see this app finally make it onto the Switch. What do you guys think about this one? Again, let us know in the comments down below. Personally, I spend way too much time on YouTube, so it's probably a bad idea this is on my Switch now, but really, I'm kind of happy to see it there. Finally, last week, we took a look at the brand new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch bundle, which just came out. We have the full unboxing video in the description down below. If you want to check that out, click that link down below. And that's going to wrap up all of the news from the past week in the Nintendo Wiretap. Stay tuned all week long for the biggest Nintendo news stories right here on Nintendo Wire. But until then, stay wired in. Bye, guys.